I'm the Pollinator, and I'm here to teach you how to keep fascism out of your life. So today's Mayday, and if you know anything about Mayday or the history of Mayday, you know that Mayday celebrates the labor movement all over the world. The reason the labor movement is important because it's given us things like the 8-hour workday and the 5-day work week. Before that, people would work endless hours for every day of the week, get paid very little, and barely be able to scrape by. So the labor movement has done a lot for people in lower wage jobs. And I'll give you an example of what it might do for us today. Right now, the minimum wage in the state of Washington is about $17 an hour. Nationally, it's much less. If minimum wage had kept up with inflation, it would be about $21 or $22 an hour. So you see where the problem is. Of course, the people who have voted down minimum wage every year since, they were voting for minimum wage are the people who have also been voting to give themselves raises. And yes, I'm talking about our politicians. Pretty much all politicians, Republican, Democrat, whomever, most of them have voted to keep minimum wage down. And do you want to know why that is? Yes, you guessed it. It's fascism. Fascism has been, believe it or not, seeping into the U.S. democracy for decades. And you can tell that this is true because people need 3 or 4 jobs just to make it in most places in the country. And like in my town, ever since the rich people moved here, housing has become a problem. And people are kind of starting to freak out a little bit about being able to afford things. So if we are to change things truly, what we're going to have to do, and I know a lot of you don't want to hear this, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build a system where a few people aren't deciding the fate of so many seemingly powerless people. And I say this all the time. The best way to do that is not to destroy the system we have, but to just build one outside of that system, operate outside the system, because the reality is that those people who are making the laws and the rules and the regulations for us are making them really so that corporations will thrive and super rich people will thrive, but not regular people like you and me. I mean, I'm in a bee suit, so I'm not super regular, but you get my meaning. So anyway, remember that today, May Day, May 1st, is a day that marks the day that we celebrate the labor movement. And if you have any ability to organize around this and, lobby for better pay for people, all people who work, no matter what they look like, no matter where they're from, please do so. Because we really need a little bit more equity. We need less fascism and more democracy. And the labor movement has done everything it can to bring us to a better place in our lives, but it's still obviously not enough. So become involved. See what you can do. Find a union in your neighborhood. I don't know. Or just look up the Haymarket affair in Chicago and what happened there when a bunch of people demanded better hours and better pay. Okay, well, I'll see you soon. Go get 'em!